Chris, and either welcome or welcome back. In this here recording, it's Warhammer 40k RogueTrader. Last time I was thinking about taking this here route that we've uncovered ourselves to the lower levels. But then I was, as I do, waddling around the map, taking look-sees. I noticed this here door to the warehouse, and I wanted to take a look into that one first. So that's kind of what we do. After I've checked if I'm recording, actually. It's on. Okay, recording, mic's on. Very good. Let's get in. And unpause. Like, I'm assuming since it's only a warehouse that it's smaller in size. Maybe we can do like the whole thing. And then return and do the other route. Okay. There's like nothing inside. Good to know. I will delete this recording if this is the case. The hell? There popped something on. Sector, Cronus Expense, Region Rykard System. Location, streets in the vicinity of Rykard Manor's starport. Material report based on oral accounts and picked recordings. Added to the archives of House von Valencius by the order of Seneschal Assyrian. On his journey across a world caught in the throes of the heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. Oh my gosh, the hell? This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretic's gathering place for performing the grim and profane acts. A large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved, only a murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. Lord Captain glance over the room, assessing the situation. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay, apparently I'm doing those in text now. What the hell did I come across? The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in shabby clothes of the abject rebels, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks as they stood in the frozen circle, the gaze turned toward the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against the background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeam that made their way through the slits in the ceiling and across the half-lit. I don't know if I can do both. Let's go with Warplaw first. The rogue trader surveyed the peculiar structure with great attention. The enormous mounted lens was doubtless imbued with the power of the arch-enemy, inimical to all that is noble and virtuous in the universe. Anyone caught in the corrupted light it emits will face horrifying consequences. Okay, now we can do the awareness check. The Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. Although barely visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykard Manors. The enormous mounted lens was doubtlessly... okay, I have that one. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened Apparently I do that. As if commanded by a grim unseen force, the insurgents were silent at once, and in a single movement, parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretic's gaze returned toward the metal structure with the lens on top of it. Standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor, the structure flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebels' hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sun ray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else. Your holy final dawn, bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the riot, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself and... Like, we can't take care of the heretics ourselves, but we destroy the lens. That is definitely good. Let's destroy the lens.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Yes, a sniper. I don't want to be in that position. Why the fuck did I do that? Go here, I suppose, for now. I will fall back slightly to this there position. There's not that many explosive barrels. A few. Cassia, you stand in the back. I'll be by. Idira. Suppose here. There seems to be like Abelard. Ah, there's like more opponents there. Crap though. There's more opponents. Let's maybe place ED right now. I can't tell. Yeah, I have a good name here. Outside of the barrel range, I suppose. I hope. I can't send us over. Which is fine, I suppose. There's no need for him to drop that again. Got that. Of course. Why wouldn't you go first? Smart as much. What?
As the Emperor commands, I act. It's nothing.
In theory, will fill her heart with zeal. Think like that, I'm also targeting the most barrels.
I'll do it.
Well, I targeted one barrel and one row of enemies down, I suppose. We run and get it. When did you get an injury though? Yeah, right.
As the Emperor commands, plans of the Emperor will be undone.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. At your beck and call.
You will go around, I suppose.
Will endure.
I serve the ruined powers!
Yeah, when you step. Passive. Like there's the vent. No, those do damage. Unless right there.
Envy is the tread of his faithful. The Omnissiah destroyed the memory of this
Lovely.
righteous moment.
I did not expect that, but it is very, very lovely. Increase our own defenses.
Request approved.
Next year I will be able to you can have that.
Cover me! Be gone!
Yeah.
Such terrible power.
I won't compromise my principles. Don't let your guard down. You never stood a chance. It's as good as done.
High momentum.
Emperor, give me strength. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
You might have wanted to target the hero. Shots will make you.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
Hey, we killed someone. So that's not too bad.
Chaos guides me.
Blessed be the hand of the healer. Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Ah, yeah, that's where we need to shut up.
worse.
The Pierce not suffering one special
I will do like you. At your beck and call.
Ah, cool. It doesn't move. No, he's still hurt. Oh well. I can't start. For some reason.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Significant value.
I know what is to come. Will do.
Oh well.
Who if not me? I'll make it another enemy down.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
On it. Your end was inevitable. Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning
Is that the guy
experiences.
they, experimented on into this ritual thing? Your eye is drawn to the shards of the enormous land scattered around the broken device. At first, you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valencius's desk. What's the matter, Captain? Why are you so interested in? Abelard trails off when he notices what you are looking at. Something makes the connection. By the Imperial Saints! It cannot be! Zira bites her. I see it too. Ah, bloody hell. Like, I'm always switching her accent. Bloody hell, I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself. And all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First those minions of the arch-enemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come now, Abelard, remember what she was like. Adira's smile betrays her grief, but at the same time, strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate, until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone head first into a black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. Yeah, same as I, apparently. Perception test succeeded. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Life must be so easy for your sanctimonious preachers. A dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person. You see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There is enough venom in Indira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the arch-enemy. A person who has tainted themselves thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side even for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't as surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on. Idira is right. It is too soon to cast accusations of heresy. Hold, don't be naive. Theodora kept an unsanctioned winch by her side like a pet. Do you really believe she would think twice about crossing the line in other ways? Im Zweifel für den Angeklagten. Ooh, there's something. Messages from Cash on my Catmaros. Info. Okay, it was that short, actually. Message from the cache on Rykard Manoris. A harbinger reports, Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful, a dangerous enemy. Old Van Valencius foiled his plan. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. Who the fuck is Twilight? Heavy leather armor. It is nice! It looks good. And now the work has two or more enemies with a single attack. The attacker does not spend all of their wills. That could be nice on Pascal. Collect it all. Oh yeah, that was actually a nice development. There's another door. Yeah, I think I will keep going. Like, there's still more in this here vicinity.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Fresh injury. Injuries from was sudden large amount of damage. Not removed, medicated, will turn into an old injury to resolve and cause traumas. Okay.
What a peculiar thing.
What? Yeah, I should probably talk to the blind man.
We should deal with this.
And there's a trap.
I always have a backup plan.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Duty prevails.
must be insight.
Against pop. There was still goodies. But that is a very annoying battleground.
Let us not dawdle.
It's unfortunate that I walked through Steam currently a couple of times. Otherwise I can't explain where those injuries came from.
I am at your service.
Yeah. Fix yourself.
The healing is much appreciated.
After that.
Let's patch you up.
My frail organics required it.
It can heal on old injuries. Old injuries can be healed. I think I still have methods though.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Ministration is a holy task.
Let me help.
We function as
I
one.
look up with a feeling of wonder, as of a field of flowers.
I owe you one.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Ah, I owe you a debt. Keep your wits
Yeah,
about
I
you.
will save. Like if this is causing any more injuries, I will load. I will have no issues doing so. What the fuck, so it's just annoying. A light, it's in me, it pains. It's me, this situation. Okay. That's not shots.
Just as I planned.
Side is covered. Nothing worth. But there is.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Visible scratches. The commutator screen reads access code required. Okay. And the machine spirit looks favorably upon you. You overcome the cogitator's defenses. Okay. The message archive overlaps. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. A new Sith, harbinger of Aurora, let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name, Old One Valencius. The ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our position. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's personal blessing, a chance to stand at the Prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant, let the final dawn come. I am famous! New Mrs. Aurora Harbinger with you to know, comrades, that the Van Valencia ship is heading for the navigator's station. You've got time. Got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. Okay. Decision consequences. I was late to arrive on Rykard Manoris. Okay. That is the consequences. Go to dispatches. Tell the Harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet that Van Valencia's bloke. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hall. Not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on the guard's voxcaster, and these fools have no clue we can hear all that comes. We know their every movement, and we're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubt that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come. So yeah, I was apparently too late to arrive on Rykard Manoris, but with that being said though, it would have had consequences regardless. If we didn't show up on Navis Nobility, I think was what it was called, in time, then the whole station might have been already blown, stuff like that. Or at least there would have been consequences.
This is intriguing.
Yes, okay.
This could be an opportunity.
That's still okay.
That's how it's done.
The Emperor sets my path.
Here.
Never doubt me. Cast your eye there. I better myself through my service.
Here.
Pay attention. Duty prevails.
Oh, bloody hell, it's level up.
Operation successful.
Never doubt me.
This looks like the back entrance. Yeah, there's like the door and stuff. Yeah, and I forgot to do these two. I don't know what that is. Returning there, I suppose. Yeah, I think if we let ourselves down, we would have been here. Yeah, I recognize these structures. Here would have been the way up, and we would have like entered in back lines. I suppose free from all the traps and stuff. So yeah, I should have used that entrance. In the end, I think. Oh well. But there's another thingy. Maybe the way up. Rebel soldiers and other armies. Everyone perished under the rubble of the original building. Sucks. Alright. Yeah, we can't help you, man. Sucks. I think I forgot to put these. Oh. A floofy poofy feature hashbandu asking me whether I want a smoky. Of course. Alright, let's get Öda here. At least I believe that was the exit. Or not. Keeps going that way. Let's keep going that way. I'm curious. But then I have to deal with a level up. You know what? I will end the recording here. If you've enjoyed thus far, well, that's lovely. But regardless, I do wish you an even lovelier day, and mayhap see you even next time. So, bye bye.